Staraptor was always a powerful problem throughout its history in competitive Pokemon, being the first flying type to actually fight back against rock and steel types with close combat. Staraptor took that fighting bird power to the extreme, ruling the skies and now smashing through not just rock and steel types, but now everything and everyone. Now with contrary and close combat spam, it becomes even more of a problem, being nearly unwallable with its flying and fighting type coverage. You get a cosmic power every time you use your strongest move. This Staraptor is going to take some serious outside of the box thinking to take down. Staraptor always had access to very high base power moves such as Double Edge, Close Combat, and Brave Bird. But this time Staraptor is going to be going all in on its fighting and flying type moves. Just Close Combat and Brave Bird, or maybe Dual Wing Beat if you want to make it harder to take you down, as you won't be taking down your own HP with Dual Wing Beat. You can use Facade if you want to try to counter status effects or Substitute, but it won't be getting stabbed on Facade anymore. And Substitute ends up being useful in more situations when you're able to set up a little bit of assurance to take an extra hit, like this. Staraptor was blessed with Intimidate as its regular ability, so you can use that to find entry points to start setting up against physical attackers like Garchomp and Blaziken. Boost is also useful to have as it removes your flying type weaknesses, and being just a fighting type is better than being a fighting and flying type when you get hit. Staraptor has just a right combination of abilities and attacks that it can just throw its weight around if it wanted to with its high-powered stats like Close Combat and Brave Bird that I mentioned earlier. That being said, you can also incorporate Boost if you wanted to recover health after using Brave Bird, because that will add up. Now you have no excuse not to spam Close Combat as much as you want, because it's going to increase your defenses. Unfortunately, Staraptor no longer has access to the move Knockoff, but it does still have Blaze Kick to hit Goldingo and Aegislash for super effective damage at the very least. Aegislash even needs to ignore using King Shield at its behest, because King Shield would increase Staraptor's attack power if it thumped into it with Blaze Kick or Brave Bird. Let's not forget that this Staraptor makes Staraptor Intimidate easier to and all types Burn reduces its damage output. Although, as you can see in this video, not enough to really stop it against a wrong team. Poison will keep it from being around for too long if it gets too many close combats up. Although it will still be deadly, you can change its ability to stop it from getting a boost from close combat. Without those defensive boosts, Staraptor's defenses are pretty average. Mega Raichu Y has access to Zap Cannon that will always hit, and even if it doesn't kill, it'll paralyze, which will still be a big problem for Staraptor. Belly Bolt can soak up all of its attacks, and Staraptor has no way to boost its attack stat on its own without you intimidating it. Bolt can even use Toxic to keep it from staying around for too long, or Parabolic Charge to deal a bunch of damage and to heal itself in a same process. Although it does kind of hurt me to tell you guys how to beat Staraptor, being it's one of my favorite Pokemon.